Kyle, why are you so mad, bro? You're spamming in the comment section that I'm
Oh,
panhandling now.
you
You got
are,
beat.
bro. You are.
You
How
got
much
beat in a
money you
debate
make?
so bad. You got beat in a debate so bad that now you have to spam
You
in the
didn't
comment
beat me at
section.
anything. You hung up on me, bro. You didn't
Why'd I
beat
hang
me.
up
You
on
hung
you?
up. Well, because you were being a little girl. You know?
What? Why do you want to? Why'd you say that? That's like really misogynistic and weird.
Oh my gosh, bro. Really? You gonna throw those words out there?
Yeah, you're literally trying to say
But
like it's
anyways,
an
why do
insult
you
to be a
support
girl.
Kamala
No,
Harris?
no, don't do
You
that.
want more free
Don't do that.
money?
Don't do that. Why did I cut you off?
Why did you cut me off?
Answer the question. Do you know?
Because you have to have the last word. That's why I said you like a girl. You have to have the last word. Damn, they blown
What?
them comments up, ain't
But
they?
you're trying to use that as like an insult. That's like really weird.
How?
And like, dude, now you're like you're sitting in the comment section. You're so triggered that you're like, panhandler. Ah! Oh my god. Like it's really
You're
weird.
really dramatic, bro.
I don't know why you're doing that. I mean, well, you're the one
You're so
spamming it in my
dramatic.
comment section, and I'm dramatic.
Yeah, well, hey, that's what TikTok's for, is to put comments and stuff like that. Wait, you got something against free speech?
By the way, it's not free speech. It's free speech for me to mute you. How do you like it? Go ahead, try.
No, that's called censoring.
No, that's free speech. It's free because it's my platform. It's my free speech. I have the free speech rights to mute you in my own TikTok live.
That makes you a
Free speech. Free speech.
dictator.
Free speech, dude.
You're like a
I'm
mini
all
dictator.
about free speech. I'm all about promoting free speech,
You're
right?
like your own little
Free speech, dude. It's my own platform.
mini
Free speech.
dictator.
Free speech. Oh, you voted for a dictator on day one. That's what he claimed about
I
himself. So
don't vote. I'm a felon, bro. What, do you not listen to when people speak? I can't vote, dude. And he's not a real felon because he's your
but
commander in chief.
literally just said
You're
that you.
such...
Oh, actually, wait, hold up. Sorry, I was mistaking you for someone else. You said that you wouldn't vote. That's why I kicked you.
No, I said I can't vote.
No, you said if you could go back in time that you wouldn't vote.
No, I said I would pick him. I said over Kamala Harris.
You still would?
Kamala Harris didn't do anything during her administration. Now she's on this book tour promoting her entire administration through the book, and she didn't achieve anything. They gave away freaking money, man. What was it? The American Rescue Plan? How much money did that drown us in debt?
Trump signed off on $4 trillion more debt related compared to the
Bro,
Biden-Harris
okay.
administration.
At the beginning of COVID, he was inheriting, or didn't inherit, but he received a pandemic at the beginning of his administration. He had to do something.
No, come
Biden
on.
didn't have to do that, and
Come
all
on.
of them should have been trying to provide more jobs for our economy.
Well, they did. So Trump's economy right now is leading to less new jobs. That's what the jobs report has indicated, comparative to what we saw under the Biden-Harris administration. Secondly, if you want to look
That's
at,
because of automation. Are you that slow,
no,
bro?
it has
It's
nothing to do.
automation.
Automation didn't just
Do
change
you
overnight.
do you go to Sheets or Wawa
Automation
gas
did not
station
change
or
overnight.
CVS?
Automation is not the reason why we're
Answer the
seeing less
question.
jobs
Did
now.
you go to Sheets or Wawa? Do you go to any gas station? Do you go to self-checkout lines at Walmart, Target? Those used to be people working there, bagging your stuff. You don't have that anymore, bro.
Yes, I
What are
do.
you talking about?
Every place I go to still has people that do that, and they also
You know
have.
what? Once we get off this little chat, I'm gonna go Walmart, and I'm gonna make a video of all the little sheep lining up at the self-checkout lines, not going to the people getting their stuff bagged.
Hey,
All right?
dude, I think there are genuine reasons to go to self-checkout lines. Like a lot of people
What?
deal
You're in
with
a rush?
no people deal with social anxiety. Do you know what
Oh.
social anxiety is?
Well, yeah. Well, after I lost my arm, I was a little socially awkward because I didn't feel comfortable around people at first. But now I don't really give to be honest, bro.
So and like there could be other reasons. So people can have social anxiety and they don't want to specifically go and have to engage with people because it is the case that they get anxiety with engaging with people in
Oh.
public.
Well,
I'm
why
one of
don't
those
they just
people.
shop on Amazon?
Sometimes some wait, I don't I still have to get things in public too, like in person. And by the way, you understand that
Oh, okay.
you understand that not everywhere has self checkout, and even so that doesn't change anything. That's like you
I don't know.
arguing.
I went to
I have a
Bojangles
question. Would
yesterday,
you
bro, to get some chicken. And at the Bojangles line, when I pulled up to place my order, it was an AI that took my freaking order, not even a human. So I don't
That's
really
not the
know what
reason
you're
why there's
saying.
that is not the reason why there's less jobs reports numbers. The
That
reason why
hold
we have
on,
less
bro.
jobs
Hold
reports in
on.
the
You're
numbers is
saying
because
that those...
the reason why we have less jobs in the terms of the jobs report numbers is because Donald Trump imposed tariffs. That's why. And it slowed the economy.
A lot of presidents have imposed tariffs on other
Not to this
nations.
degree. Not to this degree. This is the largest set of increase in tariffs in American history.
Okay, so he's being ballsy about what he's doing.
No, this isn't ballsy. This is specifically
Gold
like
price is
worse for
going
the
up.
country. It's literally
Are,
just it's shifting
are
the
you
burden of
buying
taxation
gold
from
at
those that
least?
are higher income to those that are lower income.
With the money you're getting from panhandling, are you at least buying gold, bro?
Can you define panhandling?
Anything promoting monetary gain.
So,
Yeah.
so Trump specifically dropping a meme coin and asking for money specifically for his campaign, is that panhandling?
Nah, him selling Bibles is panhandling, bro.
So Trump is a panhandler under your view.
Dude, no, he's just a scam artist, bro. There's
Okay.
big difference
By the
between
way,
a dude standing out there
by
trying
the
to
way,
buy some toilet
under your
paper.
view, under your view, every single salesman is a panhandler. What?
No, that's not what I said, dude. Dude, I used to sell.
Every single salesperson
license
under your
plate.
view is a panhandler.
That is. Well, I mean, some sales jobs is just straight, yeah, like
Obviously, your definition doesn't make
America,
any sense there.
pyramid scam insurance
So what you're
companies.
doing is you're protecting a panhandling, grifter, scam artist, con artist
How am I
that
protecting
is a
him,
traitor
bro?
to this country.
I didn't vote, bro. How am I protecting him?
You're
Don't put words in
advocating
my
for him.
mouth.
You're advocating for him.
I'm advocating for change because something has to be done. We can't keep living the same old,
This is not good change. This is not good change. This is bad change.
No, Obama was good change
Okay, and this is bad change.
to an extent.
He just conceded. You just conceded. Yeah, Democrats are good change.
To an extent.
Republicans bad change, right?
To an extent, yeah.
Okay, so then you support Democrats, right?
I get like $10. I need to get a window for my camper.
Are you now panhandling?
Hey man, we trying out here, ain't we?
Kyle, that was really cringe.
I
That was so ironic. It was ironic that you're calling that out and then doing it yourself.
You're damn right, man. Hey man, we gotta swing. We gotta swing. Take a bat at it. Yeah. All right. So why do you support?
Hey Kyle, how about you get a job, buddy?
I wish someone would
How
hire
about you
me,
get a
bro.
job, Kyle? How about you get a real job, buddy?
I don't have a job actually. I live on disability, and Virginia has an error rate of 11.86%, which means food stamps from our state is going to be cut because of the big
wait.
bill.
So then why do you
I
why do you
just feel
support?
repercussions.
Then you definitely are against Trump. Holy.
Yeah,
By the way,
but see, I was
your
smart
food
at 18
stamp should.
and I started buying gold when it was $900 an ounce. So I don't, I'm ready for what's happening, bro. If they're going to switch everything over to a digital currency, they have to collapse our dollar, right?
No, they can just transfer the digital. It's already mostly digital in our economy right now.
How do you transfer a fiat currency? You can't transfer
Fiat currency can easily be made digital. What? There's no issue in making fiat currency digital.
You think so?
Yeah.
The what is it? CBDC?
You understand it's already mostly digital, right?
But we have all the other nations like the BRICS alliance that is also doing the same thing. So.
Yeah. So
And
what's your
a lot
point?
of- a lot of
are you trying to say like a
nations
gold
are-
standard is necessary? No, it's not. We don't get any benefit from a gold standard.
Oh, well, I think that's when our country went downhill, and then we started shipping all of our jobs to China and then saying China's a communist party, but then all of our crap comes from them. So, I mean, we're calling the kettle black, ain't we? Pot calling kettle black. Get the phrase right, Kyle.
I don't even know what you're saying. That made no sense to me.
So you don't agree we've sent all of our jobs overseas?
We
Our
didn't send our
great-grandfathers.
jobs overseas. Over time, the conditions of the market change in different industries are prevalent at different degrees in the context of the United States. Do you think that the United States is always going to have the same makeup of industries?
No, we're always changing. Well, sort
Exactly.
of.
You just
It's
conceded.
sort of. I mean, the farming industry will still always be the same unless we no
No,
longer.
it won't. No, it won't.
tell
Technology
farmers,
changes over
grow
time.
certain
Technology
crops and-
vastly changes over time. If you think farming is the same right now as it was 100 years ago, I'm sorry, but what the hell is going on in your brain?
Wait, hold on. Obviously, the harvesting of the crops is not done the same, bro. The planting of the crops, no, we're not using slaves to do it anymore. We have machines to do it, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
yes, of course. So
Come
yes,
on,
we
man.
have there's technology increases, right?
Of course. So, And those technologies do what? They take away jobs. True or false?
I think they changed the conditions of how we uphold jobs, right? Like, for example, think about it this way:
Okay.
the Industrial Revolution, right? Did it take away jobs? Sure, some jobs existed in the past prior to the Industrial Revolution that don't exist now, but it changed the different types of jobs that we engage with now, right? There's like, so you have to understand that there is going to be technological advancements, and actually technological advancements are good to a certain degree. Well, we obviously want to regulate it, but we want technological advancements even though they're going to change the way that jobs currently exist as of right now, because it overall increases the quality of life of everyone within society. Technology is so important, and we should not say no to technology just because it's going to change how jobs currently exist as of right now. Currently, we just need to create
Okay.
social safety nets and safety nets for people if they fall through the
All right.
cracks of the system, given that there's a change in the innovation of our society.
Okay.
Right, so
All right.
that's what
If
I'm
there's
advocating for. That's what Democrats are advocating for, and
okay,
Republicans are not.
if there's an advancement of technology, that means those 20 people that were once harvesting that crop are no longer there harvesting that crop. You have a machine harvesting that crop, which means you no longer have tax dollars from the employment of each one of those harvesters. It's going to a machine, which is going to a corporation. It's
So
limiting the
tax the
amount of tax
corporations.
dollars that go to.
So tax the
Yes,
corporations.
absolutely. No, no, no. There should not. I wouldn't tax corporations more. I would create a. You should. If we're going to have an automated economy, then we should have a bill to amend to like the Code of Virginia relating to employment taxes and corporate responsibility in an automated economy. If jobs are going to start cutting human workers due to self-checkout line harvesting machines, then they should have to carry the tax burden that once and those employees were paying. Otherwise, your social safety nets and your everything else is going to go downhill. You're not going to have
Sure.
anything to pave your
There's
roads.
no issue with that.
So I think we have to be a lot more
So
innovative about
you
the way
just
that we
advocated for
approach.
increasing taxes on corporations.
I did not say increase taxes on corporate. If corporations
You
are not
just said
having to
that.
pay hour, listen to what I'm saying. If corporations are not having to pay hourly wages to those employees because they have a machine, that machine replaces them, they have to pay the taxes to which that human once was working. Does that
Yeah.
make sense? They don't.
Your
It's still making money.
you're
They're just
increasing
having to pay
taxes
the
on them.
cost of the tax.
You're still increasing taxes on their company, which is fine. That's good.
To an extent, but it's more taxing the machine that is doing the work, if that makes sense.
That's fine.
Yeah. So I just think we got to be a little
Still
bit more
taxing the
smart.
company, but
But it's third party because third party, like Walmart's not developing these machines. Other companies are making them. So
wow,
that's
dude,
the
you're so
company you're
close to
taxing.
becoming a socialist.
Uh,
You're
not
talking about the method of production. Are you now going to start arguing? Maybe the workers should have some type of control over the means of production, or
I mean, don't we when we form unions?
unions don't necessarily do that. They create bargaining power.
For who? The dude that sits in the office and doesn't really do any work besides put some donuts on the table and some coffee and says, "Hey guys, we're gonna have a union meeting."
No, the union creates conditions where workers can come together and bargain for higher wages.
How has that been working out for Starbucks, CVS, Walgreens? How has it been working out for those employees?
You understand that if you talk about like the unions of different companies, there's been a lot of like union busting that's happened in the United States, but unions are like very important for providing labor protections and providing better conditions for labor standards in the United States, especially historically. But we've had a reduction in the level of unions since the implementation of trickle-down economics because it's not as profitable for large companies because they can't exploit
You
you as
believe in
much
trickle
when you're
down
advocating
economics?
for higher wages. No,
You believe in trickle down economics? You
no,
believe that you don't.
it's garbage.
You don't believe that we inherit from last presidencies or last administrations at all.
That's not what trickle-down economics means.
Uh, okay.
Okay, do you want me to tell you what trickle-down economics is?
Yeah, please elaborate on what you define it as.
Essentially, the idea of trickle-down economics is if you give tax breaks to rich people, to wealthy individuals, to people that own businesses, they'll pass it down to the workers through the context of employment, right, and through the context of increased wages. which is obviously ridiculous because they'll only
Oh,
do that because
I
of the
wouldn't
fact that they
define
have a
that.
profit incentive to do that. If they don't have a profit
Yeah.
incentive to do that, they won't do that because their fiduciary responsibility is to increase the profits for the shareholders.
Right. Understood. Understood. I still wouldn't consider that trickle down economics because trickle down, sort of benefits the economics of our society, not you know the
Okay,
capitalistic side.
what do you mean by trickle down economics?
Well, all right. So, like, for instance, when Obama was in office, he created the communications where everybody got free cell phones, the Obama phone program, right?
What?
So all
Everyone
of
did
that
not get
went.
a free cell phone.
Well, everybody that was broke got a free cell phone. I know my got one, bro.
So
What you
so
talking
people
about?
people who need it, not everyone got a free cell phone. People
Well,
who
all
need it
right.
got a cell
No,
phone, and that would be a
my
good
mommy
thing.
and daddy definitely didn't get a free cell phone. They make too much money. But no, but you see what I'm saying? He provided free communication, so everybody had a device that
Wait, can you tell me
needed one.
what? Can you tell me what year that was?
I believe he put that in where 2010 or 2009. One of those two. I don't know. It was a while ago. This is back when I was in high school, man. But anyways, when he did that, it caused a massive influx in the cellular industry that raised prices to cell phones. So we do have that, and that would be a trickle down economics effect by administrations, and also
Fuck, that's not what trickle down economics is. Okay,
Obama's wife when
no one's
she
saying no
implemented
one's
the
saying
health
that other
in
no
the
one's.
public school to have better food. It actually raised the cost to those meals at the public schools for healthier items. I believe in healthier foods, but I also think our kids should be learning to cultivate their own stuff in greenhouses.
So, the real history of the policy that you're advocating, that you're talking about,
Oh, you had to Google it.
was
Too.
established in 1985 under Reagan, which provided discounts on what's it called, landline phone service, and the program was modernized and expanded through the Telecommunications
Yeah,
Act of
yeah, yeah.
1996 under Bill Clinton, and the program was expanded to include wireless cell phones in 2005 under George Bush, years before Obama took office.
Where'd you read that at?
Govfacts.org. I can tell you the title. Do you qualify for a free government phone? Check your eligibility.
Well, I knew there was past phases where it was implemented before for landlines and whatnot, but interesting.
Okay.
Nice, good job, Parker.
Of course.
So why do you support Harris though?
Yeah, because she was advocating for better policies for working class Americans and people in need, whereas Donald Trump was advocating for policies to benefit rich and wealthy Americans at the expense of the working class. So, if we want to look at Kamala Harris, she was advocating for an increase in the child tax credit to $6,000 for the first year of a child's life, 3,600 through them being 5 years old, 3,000 through them being 18. When implemented in 2021 through the American Rescue Plan, which was COVID emergency policy, it reduced childhood poverty by 45% when implemented. We can also point to the $25,000 tax credit for first-time homebuyers for new homes to help stimulate the building of houses in places where people want to live. We can also point to the $2,000 cap on pharmaceuticals out of pocket, a $35 cap on insulin for those that are on for everyone, not just for those that are on Medicare. So those are
I
specific
thought both
policies that
sides
she was
have been
advocating
trying to
for
do
that I
that.
thought were good.
I thought both sides were trying to do that insulin cut.
No,
What
Trump was just trying to do it for parts of Medicare, and then she expanded it through the Inflation Reduction Act to all of Medicare, and then was advocating for in this administration to do it for everyone.
How much money would all of her desires? How much would that have cost us? Would it
It
be
would
the
have
same
cost us
amount?
4 trillion less than Trump on a central estimate in terms of debt-related spending, according to the Committee for Responsible Federal Budget, a bipartisan committee from the federal government.
Like, I have no problem giving out people having free money. Because I live on disability. Y'all feed me, man. Uh, so
I mean, I think we should be taking care of you, given that you need it, of course, right? Like that's what you need. I think we should be taking care of you, and I think that Republicans advocating for policies to make it harder for people who are disabled to be able to get access to the care they need, and for specifically people as a whole in terms of getting access to the food and health care that they need, I think is ridiculous. I think food is a right. Everyone should get food in this country. No one should starve to death. No one should starve in this country, especially children. And I also believe that healthcare is a human right. Every single person in this country should be able to get access to healthcare and health insurance as we all need it. And if we do not provide health insurance for everyone within the context of our society, 45 to 68,000 American lives will be lost every single year due to the lack of health insurance, and currently are under our system right now because people do not get the adequate access to health insurance that they need, and because they don't get preventative health care, it increases the likelihood of chronic disease in the long run because we don't catch it earlier on, which would allow for us to respond to it for cheaper means, right, and specifically better conditions in terms of the health of the individual. Plus, it would actually be like less costly. Universal healthcare systems that exist around the world spend almost half as much as we do specifically on our healthcare costs per individual per capita, and they have better average health outcomes. Hell, if you look at the system we have right now, we can maintain the current same structures for salaries, right? Just getting rid of the for-profit insurance agency between you and your doctor, and we will save money, and you'll spend less into the system, right? And you'll still have the same outcomes, if not better.